Good Friday, everyone, and welcome to this edition of Conversation Daily News. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again. Well, we made it to the end of another week. We, of course, have your news headlines coming up on this Friday. We have the truth of the day with Mary Ellen Ciganovich, and in today's Entertainment Spotlight, you've been part of my conversation with Tech Expert Andrea Smith, getting you guys ready because it is Small Business Month. She has some great ideas for you. Enjoy our program. For Conversation Daily News, I'm Cyrus Webb with your Friday headlines. In international news, seemed like goodbye. Mariupol defenders make their stand. Ukrainian fighters in the tunnels underneath Mariupol's pulverized steel plant held out against Russian troops on Thursday in an increasingly desperate and perhaps doomed effort to deny Moscow what will be its biggest success of the war yet, the full capture of the strategic port city. The bloody battle came amid growing speculation that President Vladimir Putin wants to present the Russian people with a battlefield triumph or announce an escalation of the war in time for Victory Day on Monday. That is the biggest patriotic holiday on the Russian calendar, marking the Soviet Union's triumph over Nazi Germany. Some 2,000 Ukrainian fighters, by Russia's most recent estimate, were holed up at Mariupol's sprawling steelworks, the last pocket of resistance in a city largely reduced to rubble over the past 2 months. A few hundred civilians were also believed trapped there. One of the wives of the commanders who were there said that in a call with her husband from inside, he told her he would love her forever. "I'm going mad from this. It seemed like words of goodbye," she said. The deputy commander of the regiment told Ukrainian TV the Russian troops were inside the plant for a third day and were meeting fierce resistance. "Heavy fighting is underway," he said. The Russians managed to get inside with the help of an electrician who knew the layout. He showed them the underground tunnels which are leading to the factory. It was said in the video posted late on Wednesday. Yesterday, the Russians started storming those tunnels using the information they received from the betrayer. The Kremlin denied its troops were storming the plant. The fall of Mariupol would deprive Ukraine of a vital port, allow Russia to establish a land corridor to the Crimean Peninsula, which it seized from Ukraine in 2014, and free up troops to fight elsewhere in the Donbass, the eastern industrial region that the Kremlin says is now its chief objective. The Kremlin has demanded the troops surrender. They have refused. Russia has also accused them of preventing the civilians from leaving. The defenders will stand till the end. They only hope for a miracle. They won't surrender, the commander's wife told the Associated Press. The head of the United Nations said another attempt to evacuate civilians from Mariupol in the plant was underway. The UN Secretary General said, "We must continue to do all we can to get people out of those hellscapes." In national news, Biden taps first black woman as press secretary. President Joe Biden on Thursday named Karine Jean-Pierre to be the next White House press secretary, the first black woman to serve in the role, with incumbent Jen Psaki set to leave the post next week. Jean-Pierre takes on the role as the White House faces an uphill battle to help Democrats hold on to the House and Senate in this fall's midterm elections, and as the administration struggles to address Americans' concern about soaring inflation and the state of the economy. She also comes into the job as Biden faces a daunting array of foreign policy challenges, including the ongoing Russian invasion of Ukraine and North Korea's escalating nuclear testing program. Biden is set to visit South Korea and Japan later this month, and Europe in June. Biden is also bringing back longtime Democratic strategist Anita Dunn as his senior advisor. She had served in the Biden White House last year after Biden was sworn into office. Karine not only brings the experience, talent, and integrity needed for this difficult job, but she will continue to lead the way in communicating about the work of the Biden-Harris administration on behalf of the American people, Biden said in a statement praising Jean-Pierre, who has served as his principal deputy press secretary since Inauguration Day. Psaki, who leaves the White House on May 13th, praised her successor as a partner in truth, noting the significance of the history-making appointment. Representation matters, and she is going to give a voice to so many and show so many what is truly possible when you work hard and dream big, Psaki said. In more national news, Postmaster General says get used to uncomfortable rate hikes. Americans should get used to uncomfortable postage rate increases in coming years as the U.S. Postal Service seeks to become self-sufficient, Postmaster General Louis DeJoy said on Thursday. The Postal Service Board of Governors sets postage rates, but DeJoy said he'll advocate for raising prices until we have accomplished our objective of projecting a trajectory that shows us being self-sustaining. In entertainment news, Met Gala brings in a record $17 million, museum says. All that gilded glamour brought in some real gold, says the Associated Press. This year's Met Gala earned a record $17 million, museum officials said this week. And finally, in business news, stocks slumped 3% as worries grow over higher interest rate. A sharp sell-off left the Dow Jones Industrial Average more than 1,000 points lower Thursday, wiping out the gains from Wall Street's biggest rally in 2 years, as worries grow that the higher interest rates the Fed Reserve is using to fight inflation will derail the economy. Cyrus Webb, Conversations Daily News. It's now time for the Truth of the Day with Mary Ellen Ciganovich. Mary Ellen, it's all yours.
Hi, this is Mary Ellen with your Truth of the Day. Make your thoughts intentional. Choose to keep a calm, positive mindset throughout your day. The longer you hold a positive thought, the stronger your positive healing energy becomes. Make a conscious effort to choose every thought you think. As you choose to focus on your positive thoughts, your attention to create great healing power within you increases. The law of attraction states like attracts like. This law influences all your energies, including your thoughts. Your thoughts, whether positive or negative, create a powerful magnetic force that draws similar thoughts into your life. This is why if you want a positive, successful life, you think, say, speak, and write positive, successful thoughts. Today, choose positive, intentional thoughts and hold onto it as you breathe it into existence. And always remember to enjoy the day.
Tech Expert Andrea Smith is featured in today's Entertainment Spotlight. We're here on Conversations Daily News. For Conversations Daily News, I'm Cyrus Webb with Entertainment Spotlight. Tech Expert Andrea Smith rejoined me on Conversations Live, the radio show, with some great ideas for Small Business Month you don't want to miss. Here's a bit of our conversation.
Well, this is right up your wheelhouse, Andrea. You always are sharing with us such great ideas when it comes to tech. Why is it so important, though, that we recognize Small Business Month?
Well, you might be surprised to know that there's over 32 million small businesses in the U.S., and the Small Business Administration really supports their critical contributions, especially during these past 2 challenging years. So the month is all about celebrating small business owners and workers who continue to pivot and grow, and I have the newest tech tools to help them with just that.
Love it. So let's get started. What is your top device for thriving in today's work environment, Andrea?
Well, I think you know me well enough now, Cyrus, to know that the ultimate tool for maximum productivity in a hybrid work environment is your smartphone. I talk about that all the time, and Samsung's Galaxy S22 Ultra is the one that enables collaboration and creativity for the whole team, and it keeps your data safe. So super important things. The built-in S Pen stylus lets you write and sketch directly on the big, bright, high-resolution screen so you can create and edit from anywhere. And there's a front-facing 40-megapixel camera, so your video calls are going to always look and sound professional. And the coolest feature is with the S22 Ultra, you can use it like a PC. You can use the Samsung DeX to connect it wirelessly to a TV or a monitor. Add a keyboard and a mouse, and boom, you are working from anywhere, anytime.
Cyrus Webb, Conversations Daily News. We thank you all for tuning in to this edition of Conversations Daily News. We'll be back to guys on Monday with more news, Truth of the Day with Mary Ellen Ciganovich, and of course your Entertainment Spotlight. Until then, I'm your host Cyrus Webb saying, as always, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your world. Thank you all for choosing Conversations Daily News today. Let's make it a great one.